Hi guys, I have another card video for you today, and we are going to do some stamping and some Copic coloring. And to start off, I have here a A2 base card. I have a piece of pink cardstock that is measuring 5 1/4 by 4 inches, and I have a piece of white Nina which measures 3 3/4 by 5 inches. We're going to work on this piece. We're going to do some stamping, some masking and some coloring. We're going to stamp with Memento Tuxedo Black as we're going to do the coloring with Copics. And we're going to use this stamp set, which is the Best Mom Ever stamp set from Simon Says Stamp, which was a part of the Simon Says Stamp card kit for May 2013. So let's start. We're going to start with the big rose, and it's going to be the start of this little flower collection, and we are going to put it up in this corner. I'm going to try to get as good an impression as possible, like that. And then we're going to clean this. I have already made some masks. Basically what I have done is I have taken a post-it, taking where the sticky part is, I have stamped the big and flower, and then I just cut it out. I'm now putting it right onto that stamped image, sort of hiding it. And what I do, I'm stacking the flowers, and the flower I want closest to me is the flower that I stamped first and then masked, and then I'm gonna go layer by layer backwards. So now we're gonna go for this medium-sized flower. Again, just inking it up and stamping it. Always try to get as good image as possible the first time, because layering stamp up again is not that easy. Then we're going to do the same over here, putting this flower somewhere around there. Make sure you get as good image as possible, like that. Again, I have made some masks for these two flowers, and as you see, I've used them before. You can actually save and use them quite much. I don't have any mask paper, I just use ordinary post-it notes, but you can buy real masking paper and then they will sit a little bit better because you have the whole area that would be sticky. So we're going to continue on, and we're going to use the bud. It has a little branch, but we're not going to use the branch, so we're just inking the bud up itself. Then we are just putting it in that corner, and then we're going to put another one over here, like that. And we are also going to use some leaves, so we're going to cover these two with masks. Masks are very effective, like this. And we are going to use first of all the small leaves, and we're going to put one of those over here, like that, and then we're going to take the other one over here. Like that. These are not going to be masked over, you're just going to work with the other leaves that we have in the set. And we are going to put a couple of them big ones around like this. go and continue on with the small one and just fill in some of the spaces like this. Like that. And to fill in even more of the spaces, we are going to use these small dots that comes with the kit, and we're just going to put some here and there around this. Like that. And they have a couple of smaller dots. I'm going to use this one just to now when it comes to dots, I kind of use the rule of 3, so I try not to have an equal amount of dots, because it kind of makes it, I don't know, it feels better with all the, with them in an equal. And then the masking and stamping of the main image is done. It look like this. So we're gonna use sentiment also, and we're gonna use the thank you for the many wonderful things in my life. And then we're just gonna put it down here and try to give it as an even stamp as possible. And that is the base of our stamp. Now we're gonna color it. To color this, we are going to use some Copics. We are going to use the R80 series, so we're going to use R81, R83, R85, and in some cases we're also going to use the R89 to give the roses a little more depth. And we're going to start by coloring one of the smaller roses, and I'm just going to start by coloring the center part, because I want to try to keep the paper wet when I'm coloring. Now for the center part I want it to be quite dark, so I'm just doing some shadowing around here, where I think shadows should be for this part. Like that. And then I'm going in with the R85. And you might notice that when I'm trying to blend these two together, they don't blend perfectly, because R89 is such a dark color. So what I do is I carefully just dip the nib of the R85 onto the nib of the R89 and carefully just blend with that color on top, because then I get a little bit of a better blend. And when I'm done with that, I'm going one color up, which is R83, and I just blend some of that out. Like this, and then I take the R81 and finish that part off. Then we are just going to color the kind of next level of that rose, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the 85, and I'm just going to do some shadowing at the deep corner This time I'm not using the darkest color. Then I'm just blending that out carefully with the R83. And then I'm taking the R81 and just do the last of the blending of that one. And this is how I will color all the roses around this. And there the flowers are finished, but before I put my pinks away, I am going to use some of them. I'm not going to use the darkest and I'm not going to use the lightest, but I'm going to use the two middle ones, and I'm going to color some of these dots in, or all of the dots in, but with the two different colors, so that they will be... Now we have the leaves left, and we're going to use the G40, the YG63 and the G94. I've chosen these colors mainly because these are a few of the greens I have. I don't have that many greens as I would like to. And as I did with the flowers, I start by coloring the whole leaf with the lightest color. Then I go in with the darkest color, in this case the G94. Then I just continue blending out that with the next light, and then I use the absolute lightest on the tips. That, and then I'm just doing this on every leaf all around. Now I only have one leaf left. Thought I'd show you how I did with the free floating leaves. I just put in the root of the leaf, closest to the branch, I put a little bit of dark, and then I just went on and just a little bit longer with a lighter color, and then the lightest color just blended them out, so you just get the dark root. And that is the painting that we have done for this card. And that is almost the card done. We're just going to take our two pieces here. I'm going to take the colored part and glue that one onto the pink cardstock, so you get this little frame. And then again, just take the glue on that and just put that onto your card like that. And that is today's card that is done. If you like to win this card, just comment down below and be a subscriber on my channel, and I will put you in the drawing of this card. Hope you liked the video, and I see you later. Bye!